nitiere ji 10 to wadhi ane Malava manidala makaka mega nitiere ji 9 madwaro komno to wan gi Melita Oletenges mantiere kanyo. Melita Oletenges hapa ni dala ma Malava mondo winja neni to odhi nade embe wadhi go kode mbaka mana gi dho ngere nikech ok owinjo dho luo maber. Melita, good evening. It's good to see you. What's the latest from where you are?
Good evening to you, Trevor. We are live from Malava, the epicenter of what has been a heated political battle here in Western region, and 7 candidates eyeing the Malava parliamentary seat, and tomorrow we shall be knowing who will walk away with that certificate. And of course the moment of truth is drawing near, and so as the moment of truth is drawing near, the expectation and anticipation is palpable among voters here who have been attending campaign meetings, listening to the policies that these leaders are promising to deliver for them. But tomorrow they shall be casting that ballot and ensuring that they secure what they want, that is good leadership. And of course, Trevor, this has been at the epicenter of heavy political activity. We have seen this race turn out to be a 2-horse race between Seth Panyako of the DAPK party and David Ndakwa of the UDA party. They have been going head-to-head in the political campaigns, leaving nothing to chance, ensuring that they speak to voters and trying as much as they can to also keep it peaceful. But that really hasn't been much as it has been expected. It hasn't borne much fruit because we've seen some issues here and there, but we've had the police quell the tension here. And Trevor, this evening we've spoken to the IEBC constituency returning officer, that is Salim Abdallah Salim, who has told us that all the 198 polling stations have received all the voting materials, and we expect about 94,417 voters to turn out tomorrow for the vote, and we shall be looking to see how that pans out during the day. But the assurance we've gotten from IEBC is a free and fair election tomorrow, as well as tight security. Security has been bolstered all around the 7 wards of Malava constituency, and the police are also leaving nothing to chance. Earlier on, we witnessed the presiding officers and the deputy presiding officers at the constituency tallying center to pick up the voting materials, which include the ballot boxes, the ballot papers as well, and the lighting, and all these materials that will be used tomorrow, as well as the voting booth. And so tomorrow, Trevor, we are looking forward to see how the voter turnout will be, of course, and what the residents will be saying and what time they will be arriving at the polling station. But some of the views we've gathered from them, Trevor, is that they want a leader who will deliver for them the basic, development projects. They are speaking about roads, water, electricity, and these are things that matter to them, and that is why they are saying tomorrow they will come out in large numbers as well to cast the vote. And so, Trevor, tomorrow we are looking at 3 different forms that will be filled throughout the voting process. In the polling stations, we shall be having Form 35A, which shall be filled by the presiding officer at the station. And then after that, when all the votes are now being tallied at the constituency tallying center, we shall be looking at Form 35B, which will be filled by the constituency returning officer, that is Salim Abdallah Salim. And thereafter, the final form will be Form 35C, which will be filled, and that is also the certificate that will be granted to the winner of that contest. So tomorrow, Trevor, we are looking at triumph, but also we are looking at political humility for those who will lose in this race. Trevor.
That's an interesting analysis there. And I was speaking to Rebecca Bwakau in Kasipul, and she was talking about security officers having been deployed there, about 100 of them. How is the security situation in Malava? And expound a little bit on the political humility or arrogance that you're talking about. Melita, how is the security situation there?
Trevor, perhaps I can just take that again?
Yeah, security. How is the security arrangement there?
Well, Trevor, as at this evening, what we witnessed is a contingent of different police battalions here at the polling center, or rather at the constituency tallying center, and we saw different contingents of police officers now escorting the voting materials first to the different polling stations. And what we witnessed at Trevor is also there are riot police officers who are here in Malava, and of course this is to ensure that in the event of any chaotic scene or there are any fracas, then they will be early to respond to the scene. And of course we've had also the security apparatus here stating that all is set. Earlier we had the CS in charge of Interior, Kipchumba Murkomen, as well as the PS in charge of Interior, Dr. Raymond Omolo, and also we had Dr. Caroline Karugu, who's the PS State Department for ASC, who are here. And they had the CS and the PS for Interior had a meeting with security apparatus here, and the police officers. Of course, now from that meeting, what we gathered is that they were given marching orders from the top brass just to ensure that everything moves smoothly in this whole security situation. And we've had the CS reiterate that they are not looking to have any disruptions because they want a peaceful elections. And of course, we also on the sidelines we spoke to Dr. Raymond Omolo, who told us that everything is going to move smoothly and assured the voters that everything is going to go according to plan, and they are working closely with the IEBC. So the security situation, Trevor, it has been bolstered. It looks really tight on ground, and of course tomorrow we shall be looking to see whether really that is the picture. How many police officers per station? We have been told they will be having 2 police officers per polling station, and of course we have the presiding officer, the deputy presiding officer, 2 clerks who shall be manning the ballot box. It's only one because it's only for the member of parliament. Usually we have 6. So this one will only have 1, and we have the clerks there, one who will also be verifying the voter register. So you walk in as a voter, you get to check whether you're on the voting list. Of course, you get to verify. Then you're given the ballot paper. You tick who you want to choose as who you want to vote in as the member of parliament. You cast your ballot, and thereafter you have that ink on your pinky finger or whichever, and then you walk out, and that is how the process shall be tomorrow. And thereafter we shall be having now the grand tallying, all these votes streaming and filtering into the constituency tallying center, where all now votes shall be put together, and eventually, Trevor, we will get to know who has won this particular vote. So it's not over until the proverbial fat lady sings. Back to you, Trevor.
Thank you, Melita. Erokamano. Melita Uletenge is there speaking to us live from Malava. Mano Melita Uletenge is